We have a first look at the gameplay trailer for the Warzone Season 2 update that is coming out next week. And it actually gives us a first look at the new balloon that's going to be able to use for travel around the map, the bombers, as well as some of the other items that are going to be added. So the first part of this trailer has the Call of Duty stuff that is specific to Warzone. So this is the bombers. So this actually shows two different things with the bombers. There's actually the main person who's the bomber who's going to be able to drop bombs. And then there's going to be able to be teammates that are in seats that will be able to gun other areas of it. And this shows both of those. So what will happen is you can see when they fly up, somebody's going to be up in the top and then go, da, 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 you know, they could be attacking. And that looks pretty powerful to me. Obviously, it's a cinematic, so the UI may look a little bit different. But overall, that looks relatively straightforward. And you got two guns. And if it's nonstop like the plane, that sounds like it's going to be broken. Obviously, that's only going to be in Vanguard Royale. So that's its own thing. The next part is there's the bombing sequence. Some people were asking, well, how hard is it going to be actually to drop bombs? This doesn't look like it's going to be that difficult because the blast radius is huge. Fly over the circle, you can destroy loadouts or buy stations, and then that allows it to just remove those from the equation. So you might even have someone just doing this and being annoying and then going around and destroying the loadouts, especially since the delay still exists in Vanguard Royale once that mode is added back into the rotation in terms of the playlist. Then we have these armored transports, which look like just armored transports. You destroy them, and then they have guns on the side. They'll shoot you. So pretty straightforward, kind of what we expected, but it's all AI. So here's the redeploy balloons. This is basically copy and paste from Apex Legends, and that's okay. I really wish Call of Duty would just do more of that because there's so many instances where it's like, well, let's try and reinvent the wheel. It's like, no, bro, like it works. Let's just do it. Unless you're going to improve on it, which they often don't. I mean, if somebody's perfected redeploy balloon, perfect. This isn't like the one from PUBG. This is exactly like the one from Apex. The balloon will already be in a designated area. You'll walk up, you go up, and then it allows you to kind of launch from it. And you're going to be able to go from there, and then you'll be able to glide wherever you want to go on the map. So it'll allow for that that amount of travel. Chemical factory, you can kind of see how it's laid out. They're pretty big buildings. They have the zip up on the side. Kind of hard to go. Like obviously you'd have to land and walk around and really feel it because they're going to talk. They talked about having this is like a core element. We're going to be able to get some of that Nova or Nova 5 gas. So decontamination stations. This is what they talked about. This is also a copy from Apex, which is cool. The thing that's interesting to me, and I think they'll eventually change, is that when you throw one of these down, it's highlighted on the mini map. So people are going to know where you're at, which kind of defeats the entire purpose of making any kind of smart play because you're going to be confined to a small bubble and you're going to be aggroed by anyone who can see it because obviously you're going to be in the gas and you're going to have that. Maybe you set it up for rotation. People already know where you are. So it's going to have very limited uses, especially if they know exactly where you're at. It's not like you're going to be like, oh, let's make a gas play. They'll never expect this. Boom. Decontamination station deployed. Like what? They're right there, bro. Look. They just threw it down. Let's go take them out. So I think that's going to be a little bit interesting. So you can kind of see how it goes. It kind of makes a little air bubble. Very much like the heat shields. This is much bigger than the heat shields from Apex Legends because of the way that I guess COD's played it a little bit differently. But it does have that. Well, I guess we'll have to figure out how long it lasts. And then you can use this in combination with stims and a gas mask and munitions to resupply the stims. And you can actually stay in the gas quite a while. But if they know exactly where you're at, I don't know, maybe 4 people on your team hold this and then maybe you make some insane gas play for no kills. The timing, maybe it could be a couple minutes and then you're just like, hey, let's go win the game. Let's go jump into the gas and it could be exploited. But we'll see. We'll figure out those things for sure. And then tanks, this is all for Vanguard. Pretty interesting, along with some quality of life changes. I'm sure we'll get some patch notes very soon. They're fixing the gas mask animation when you aim down sight so that it will not impact your hand and you'll be safe. So let me know what you guys are most interested from the things we saw. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're brand new and want to find your way back, subscribe with notifications on. Appreciate the support. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day.